What is going on, guys? We are back with another video, and we are doing a fantasy-style rebuild, and I'm still sick. And for whatever reason, it seems like it's getting worse, even though it shouldn't, basically. Oh, crap! I forgot you actually had to do a fantasy style. That blows. Team or coach name is going to be random. Now, if you guys really want another one of these fantasy rebuilds, I'll do one next week if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, though. And it's not necessarily that I'm, like, super sick, either. A lot of it is just a sore throat, and it never gets better because I do long-ass videos like this. Probably the worst timing in the world to do 2 rebuilds a week, but you guys hit 500 likes on the last rebuild very easily. And I actually enjoy making these videos. It's just not this and last week. It's currently Thursday, and it's been like a week, and my voice seems to get worse every time. And please be not top 15. That is, I'm not saying the best pick, but very close. I would say 26 to like 20 is the best. Where the hell is Odell? Odell went number 5 on this roster. He went number 5. I remember on the tips video I made, he went number, what is it? 4. Well, we took him 14. Not a lot of talent at all. So we got Jordy. Do we have any, we have Stephon Diggs, who's actually really good. This voice is killing me. My throat is about to die. It's like I've been throat hooked. Gronk is 28. No, thank you for that. What about defensively? If there's like a good corner there, I think Talib was taken, so I wouldn't assume there's anyone super great. Anthony Barr. Wow, 32 is actually rough. There's a lot of guys that are gone. Levante David. Corner. Richard Sherman. Rhodes is there. I think cornerback is probably where we're going to take. Probably Darius Slay, if we're being honest. Boye is only 26. Alright, so I did not expect that. What about Butler? 27. He does have superstar. Oh, Myles Garrett? Whoa, where's Myles Garrett at? Whoa, where is he? Because Myles Garrett's got to be getting close to being taken. He's 84 overall with superstar. He's like one of the best players to grab every year. I think we're going to take Myles Garrett. Because he is like a freak of nature in this game. He is so good. There's some good players, but I honestly think when we advance this, the best available, maybe if we're lucky, is Sammy Watkins. Wide receiver is an important position, and it's hard to draft, but so is cornerback. Darius Slay, he solidifies one whole position. But then again, I don't know. Screw it, we're taking Darius Slay. He's played really well for me in the past. Please, wide receivers, some of them stay. We got to be in close. Jarvis Landry goes. Devontae Adams goes. Zeke Elliott goes. That's one of my top picks every time. Deshaun Watson goes. Do we have a quarterback here? Big Ben is still there. So did they potentially change the draft up a little bit to where some of the older guys do actually take a while to go? He's 25. I get why Elliott would go above him, but he's really good. Oh my God. Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette is one of the best running backs in this game, by far. Jordy Nelson not touched. A lot of the old guys not touched. Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's looking like our top pick by far. Cornerbacks. Like I said, cornerback. It looked like we made the proper decision easily. LaMarcus Joyner, he must have been doing pretty well. What about Tyron? See, he could work as a corner. Shazer's still there. Middle linebacker, I like to go with the youth because if they win awards, they're golden. Jadeveon Clowney. I know he's downgraded big time, but he's still good. Oh, his block shed's actually really bad. Maybe he's not that good. Maybe he's not as good as I thought. So I think we're going to get one of the picks out of the way. Amari Cooper, clear as day, is going to be one of our picks. Not a question. We are definitely going to make this one of those no player rebuilds because there's just there's so much talent here, and it's so easy when you draft as young as we are that you don't need to trade. So I think we are going to go with DeForest Buckner. I think it's the smartest move. Defense wins championships, except when there's no offense to score points. We might have to go quarterback. But do I want to go quarterback? I don't think so. So Tyreek is gone. Michael Thomas is there still, probably as quick. Does. Sammy Watkins. Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard's really good. But there's so many linebackers as well. Like, it's just an easy position to fill. I really don't want to go defense anymore. I don't want to go quarterback either, though. But I almost feel like I have to. Like, if I don't go quarterback this round, we're going to be stuck with someone we don't want, for sure. Pat Mahomes, good old 21-year-old. We had Josh Dobbs as well, someone new. I've never used Dobbs. Yeah, I think we're going to, like, wait. I honestly have no idea who to take. I'm thinking about taking Zach Martin here. I'm going to go with the youngest guy, though. Because I normally only look at guard because that's the best position to draft. It seems a little high, but like I said, we're not making player trades, so offensive line is only going to be obtained through free agency or draft. So there's not really a whole lot of guys I can get for that. Taylor Lewan. Is Tyron Smith falling off? I remember he was like the best left tackle in the league. If Bakhtiari was healthy, would he be the best, technically? Zach Martin, though, I think he's a can't-miss player there. Like, I know for a fact Dalvin and Christian McCaffrey are going to be gone, but they're not the only picks. There's a lot of running backs here. We're going to go Deion Jones. Looking a little thinner now. Halfback. Still got a Jai. I would assume Dalvin is gone for sure. Dalvin is gone. Jai, Melvin Gordon, Ty Montgomery, and McCaffrey, who's superstar still. Let's actually make sure there's no one else. Maybe, I don't know, Evan Ingram got a dev upgrade. I don't know. Cameron Brate, David Njoku. Yeah, we're going to go to O.J. Howard, someone I haven't had before. Njoku seems really great too, but I always miss guys like that. So we at least grab one here. Jordan Lewis, he's decent for a rookie, even though Devontae abused him a few weeks back. Not that the abuse is going to be continuing anytime soon. Free safety is Byron Jones. Ooh, he is. I think I'm going to take Byron Jones here. He's quick dev with 24 years of age, 79 zone, could play man. He's got 80 man. I think we're going to go Byron because he's a do-it-all. He's definitely a do-it-all. I think this is where we're going to go halfback if one of them's still there. Ooh, Jesus. Martavis Bryant went. Might be quarterback and running back, assuming there is one for us. Josh Dobbs and Kaiser, the last two left. Halfback, please tell me someone's there. Christian McCaffrey is still here. It's not my first pick, but with Superstar Dev, it's not the wrong pick. I know his dev or his overall is a little lower, but clearly the best pick there. Round 10, we're doing pretty out. Like, we're actually not doing too bad with this draft. Taylor Gabriel, Corey Coleman. So we lost pretty much all the wide receiver options, and we still have John Ross and Mike Williams, but pretty much lost most of the options. Let's go with age. So we're basically down to Kaiser and Josh Dobbs. And let's be honest, Kaiser's so much better than Dobbs. I think we're just going to go Kaiser. It's not the most original stuff, but I had to do what I had to do there. Doug Martin just went. Okay, a little bit of offensive lineman going as well. Keanu Neal as well. Yeah, I think we're going to go Keanu Neal. I'm not a huge fan of going with the safeties, but Keanu Neal's 22 and he's amazing. Do I really want to go down just so I can put him at safety? Do I really want to? Yeah, I do, because he is a high overall. So that pretty much sets up Byron as a cornerback no matter what he says to us. John Ross, I don't know if it really matters for speed, but he's a great player. Gonna take him. I'm Batman. A little older, Brandon Sheriff it is, 87 overall with quick dev. He's like, look at the corners. I'm so glad we went with Slay. It's not like we're set at cornerback, but I'm so glad we went with Slay because we would have been absolutely done for. Is there any pass rushers? Like, where's TJ Watt? Is he gone already? There's no way he's still here. There's not a chance he's still here. Jordan Willis, he was okay for us before. Jordan Willis is actually really good. But I want the devs. So it appears at DT and right end we have no better than normal dev. Same there as well. Jesus, that is rough. I think we're going to go with Hassan Reddick here. I don't really like the selections. Like, the picks are just garbage at this point. Like, there's really not a whole lot of talent left. I've been looking at offensive linemen, and even they aren't, like, there's really no one worth it there. Ooh, Shaq Mason's really young, actually. I did not know he was that young. I think we're going to go with the offensive lineman picks here. We're going to go with Joel Bitonio, Ramik Wilson. Ramik Wilson. That's not Ramik Wilson at all. Ryan Ramczyk, he's not bad either, though. He is a rookie technically as well, so might be a little bit of a reach, but we're going to go with a Dory Jackson here. Quick dev, second cornerback off the board for us. Jalen Smith's still there. We're going to take him. I don't want to miss out on him, and there's really not a whole lot left. Eli Manning is there. My Giants rebuild, Eli Manning was a god. We're going to go with Evan Engram here. He's the best value for sure. Could play a little wide receiver. Who knows? Oh, crap. I totally forgot about Emmanuel Ogbah. Please be there still, bro. There he is. 23 years old. Very moldable, I suppose. Great for a defensive line. Or a 4-3 anyways. Oh, my boy. My boy, Josh Jones. He's so good. I don't know if you guys ever seen his stats, but he's so good. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a little bit of an upgrade, though. He's played actually pretty well in real life. In case you somehow haven't seen his stats, look at his stats. Like, that is so good for a young rook, like a young safety in Madden. 89 hit power, 92 speed, 91 excel, 6'2", 22 years old. He's like, if you're looking for a player, he's like the guy you go to. It's like all day, every day, I'm taking that guy. I suppose we're going to take Raekwon McMillan here. He's not a bad player, and he's only 20 years old. Might find his way as a starter. So let's take Ali Marpet. A little bit of a reach, but I'm going to make sure we knock those positions out. At this point in the draft, I really don't mind who we have. And this is where I'm hoping to find some sort of decent halfback. Perine, he's one of the higher carrying guys. I want him. I want Perine for sure. I'm going to take Tyrus Bowser here for a little bit of depth. Getting close to like the end of the draft. There's really not a whole lot here. Is Josh Dobbs still there? Nah, I was about to say, if Josh Dobbs is there, screw it. And like I said, I don't really think kicker's that big of a deal, but Justin Tucker is the best as they come, so not a bad pick there. Ryan Schwitzer, not the best player in the world, but with quick dev and 22 years old, I'll take him. Why not? Keith Tabor, he's 20 years old. He's not, yeah, we're going to actually take him. I thought he was worse than that. He is slow, but at least he's young. Gonna take a punter here, Johnny Hekker. I love Marquette King, but Johnny Hekker is clearly the best punter in Madden for franchise. He's a year younger. He's got a little bit more accuracy, only one less kick power, and he also has the clutch trait. So he is quite clearly the better option. So this is the squad. I have no idea what they're ranking us as. Left tackle obviously needs to be physically adjusted. You know, Marquise Pouncey is not going to be a starter for us, obviously. John Ross is going to be a number 3. Evan Ingram's only a 72 overall, so he's not really going to work as a number 2. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Defensively, I think we put a lot of picks in our defense. We appeared to. I don't know if we have, actually. There we go. So we got some corners. Byron Jones going to be our number 2, probably. Dayon Buchanan going to be our safety. Linebacker squad goes down quite a bit. So we have a lot of youth, and that's going to probably hurt us. But it's okay. It's okay. Byron, please be good. Yes, I knew it was the move. I mean, it's not like we're screwing them over. They're getting good players that they just decided not to draft. We're going to just jump out the pack. There we go. Good trade. Because obviously we're going to have the power of Christ behind us. Third round next year it is. I believe we have our own draft pick, which I do not want. As much as I think this could be a very 50-50 year, we have no idea. So I don't really think there's a whole lot left we can do. So we have Kaiser, McCaffrey, and Raekwon McMillan on the practice guys, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's tough because you only get 3, but I think those are the best options. Wide receivers, all that offensive stuff is nice, but I don't know. I just felt like it was the best option personally. Maybe the other guy would be John Ross or O.J. Howard, I guess, but I mean, who can really argue? Maybe Myles Garrett. Let's see, what is his age? Maybe Myles Garrett, I suppose, but I don't know. I think we did the proper decision because Raekwon, he could be a beast at 20 years old. What about our kick returners? I'm not really mad at that. It's good with me, I suppose. What about defensively? Jabril Peppers, I want as the backup, of course. Tyrus Bowser needs to be a backup defensive lineman, though. But let's go on. We have 3 draft picks for the first round this year. Then, of course, we have, 2 next year. We're looking good already. We haven't even gotten to the draft. These fantasy drafts, like I said, I don't want to do player trades anymore. I know draft pick trades are pretty important, but still, I don't want to do it. Here, I'm going to go a little conservative. I'm going to go 8 wins. Oh, my God, floating head. Jesus. Let's go on, though, see if we can get a superstar dev. Really, what do we need? That's the oh, jeez, we already took a loss by 5. That's all right. Because we don't really know what team is what. But what do we really need is the question. Wide receiver. I think wide receiver is a clear cut. Maybe another linebacker, defensive tackle, and DN, and then cornerback. And then really we just have to develop. So these, like, that's the thing. These rebuilds really aren't a whole lot of fun to me because they're so easy. But it's okay. Oh, figures. It figures that he was a beast. He's a sprinter, though, so he's probably a slot, which we don't really need. And then left outside linebacker, Cameron Lowry. So where the hell is Lowry? There he is, 3-4 pass rusher, superstar. He's a late, or is he a second? Or he's a second or third rounder, so he's not that bad. Then, of course, we have to check out this wide receiver. Figures he is a 5'9", 22-year-old. Not bad. Definitely a candidate for drafting. I know he's a slot receiver. We have John Ross and whatnot, but still not a bad player to get. Look at this Frank Hensley. He looks pretty solid. I'm looking at quarterback. Don't really need one, but can never not need one, especially if Kaiser sucks. Oh, here we go. One of those beast lates. Probably really slow. Probably like a 4.71, though, for all we know. It's like week 11 or 12. This is why I love 20 years old. Look at this. He's an 82 overall already. Like, his dev might not be up, but he's great. Joey Levy. Look at his late round running back. Looks pretty good. We also have another one up here. Is it? This guy's not bad either. Is this guy? The power backs, they always look really good, but then they usually disappoint. Like, they're okay for a user league, but, you know, not everyone is doing a user league. And we are on to the playoffs, I think. We are, and we missed the playoffs. What was our record? 7-9. Tyrod Taylor is the MVP. What in the world? Kaiser, what did you do? A great season. Wow. How did we not make the playoffs? McCaffrey was a little rough. P-Line was actually okay for touchdowns. Short yardage beast. John Ross. Ah. Oh, damn, this team actually did really well on offense. Look at this. This is like one of the best offensive performances I've ever had if you consider the fact that we were starting 2 tight ends. And they both almost had 1,000. Well, Evan Ingram had 1,000. O.J. Howard almost had 1,000. Amari did well. John Ross did well. Like, everybody did well on this offense. Blocking, apparently great. Defensively, Myles Garrett. I knew you cannot go wrong with him. 19 sacks. Deion Jones, 8.5. Buckner, 7.5. Ogba, 6. Raekwon had 4.5. Please tell me you got Rookie of the Year, though. Darius Slay, 8 picks. Great pick there. Keanu, 3. Buchanan, 2. Defense didn't get a whole lot of interceptions, though. Justin Tucker did well. I mean, this team doesn't look like a team that should have missed the playoffs. John Ross had 3 punt return touchdowns. 9th offensive. What about defensive? 30th defense. Wow, we were crap. MVP. Do we have anyone on the list? We did not. AFC. Please tell me we have somebody up here. Not Myles Garrett. Raekwon McMillan. Please tell me that he won it. I know Garrett did well, but I want Raekwon to win it. Deshaun beat Kaiser. No. Raekwon. Yes, that's all I cared about, basically. Kaiser got screwed by Deshaun. I mean, 11-5. That's exactly why I don't bet against him. I just don't. Look at the offensive line that won. Oh, the Bills had a lot. Jesus. D-line, Garrett. So even though we didn't make it, we had Darius Slay too, and Justin Tucker. We had a really good year for awards, and I forgot to put the sliders up. Sweet. Raekwon's sure. I didn't. Raekwon's sure to have quick dev by now because he had Defensive Rookie of the Year. Did really well too. Like on the way up, he was like an 80+ overall. We actually have a lot of XP. Let's get his awareness going. His agility's a little low. I didn't notice that, but that's all right. Block shedding's a big one. Pursuit's a big one. How about an injury? Let's get his man coverage and zone to 70. Pursuit. Oh my God! Look at how good he is already. Look at how good he is already. 89 overall year 1. Oh Lord, he's so good. He's so beast. This is gonna be like the weakest free agency class of all time. Like, just terrible. Raekwon McMillan is sick though. Like, we drafted a pretty damn good team considering how well it worked too. Bills and Lions in the Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't think we actually simmed it. I think we're actually just on to the Super Bowl. But still, I look at King as a still potential draftable player. I know he's an offensive lineman, so I really don't care, but Like, that's still potential. Like, he could have superstar dev, just bad potentials because of how he played. Let's take a look real quick who wins the Super Bowl. I'd give it to the Lions probably, and they do. 3-point lead over the Bills. Phillip Rivers, Jared Goff. Wow. Regretting not going for Goff. I almost pulled the trigger on him, but he was normal dev. I wasn't having it. So they didn't give Roosevelt Nix a contract. Are any of these guys important besides Roosevelt Nix? I'd give... Okay, well, we're gonna keep KD Cannon. He doesn't really want much. Let's just give him an offer. Thank you. And everyone else can go. Oh, I actually kind of wanted him. Chris Ivory. You know, not a lot of great players. Who's this? Dan Williams is getting, like, crazy offers because there's nobody else here. Now, the most favorite time, especially this year. Normally, I'd kind of debate maybe free agency is pretty cool, too. But this year, clearly the best time right now. Let us take a look at who is the best. Quarterback. Mobile quarterback. Why not? Ooh, because he sucks. That's why. We had a 5.5 up here. Quarterback, you know, Kaiser's still obviously going to be the guy. But, you know, I enjoy looking every once in a while. 7.4. Not bad. Good reps as well. Where the hell is the other guy? Did he jump? They must have jumped. And then maybe they didn't. I just might have went by. Wide receiver. So we know Figures was a superstar dev. He is an early pick now. I'm not a huge fan of that. Where's our big dude? 7.0, 4.58. That's not the slowest in the world. I don't see us grabbing someone that high for like the other guy. Balance 6.0. No, thank you. 6.6 from the left guard spot. Is he 21? 22. Still great, though. Cockerell rejected the offer. I don't really care. Oh, I didn't even scout linebacker. Not that we're in huge need, but why not? Especially pass rush. Ugh. 7.5 in the first round. Oh, hell yeah. Like, linebacker isn't a big need, but depth is. And I like that 7.5. He's definitely, because he's late, going on our team. Not a question. One of the better linebackers I've seen, actually, in a while, just because he's so fast. Like, that's probably like an 88 speed. I'd kid you not, that's probably 88 speed with pretty damn good excel and agility. Well, I mean, we have an idea for the first round. There's not a whole lot of late round talent other than like wide receiver, running back. Let's start the draft. We have a tie pick apparently. What is our picks? Number 6, number 9, and we have a third one. Where is it? Number 21. Yikes. Don't remember what our pick would have been. It would have been high. That's the thing that's really hard about this too. I have no idea what people need. Figures goes, please not Exum. They don't take Exum. I suppose Exum going to give it to you. He looks pretty good, and he's 21. I'll take him. Normal Dad's supposed to go 5th. He is really, really good, and he's got just enough speed, I think, to get it done. If not, defensive tackle. It doesn't really hurt. Did I trade away all our picks, by the way? I may have done that. Where's the middle linebacker? Clearly one of the better linebackers I've ever seen. I don't know about superstar, but 254, 6'3", 22 years old. One of the best user linebackers I've seen in a while. 88 speed, normal dev, but 88 speed, 87 tackle, 85 block shed, 74 power move, 85 hit power. I knew he was going to be 88 speed. What is excel? 89 excel, 85 agility. Just so good. Just so good. Yeah, I mean, unless we trade down, this is the move. So let's take that cornerback. Don't necessarily need him, but if he is quick or superstar, it could be great. Slow. Ooh, that sucks. He is safety bound, I suppose. A reach, not a great pick. Really just we could use a corner. No one else really there other than a trade down. Let's just take him. He's not... no, we're not taking him. I want to see what he looks like later, but nah, I don't want him. I can't do it. So it's a little high, but I'm just going to take the wide receiver now. Where is he? Mayer, 21 years old. He does look pretty solid. Superstar dev. He is slower, but he is superstar dev. 48 is supposed to go, and we take him at 80. I think if he was 22 or older, Evan Ingram would start, but I think this guy might take over for Evan Ingram. He is, once again, he is a proper wide receiver, and he's superstar dev. Can't really pass up superstar. Left tackle, don't need it, but we're going to take him for depth. Normal, I don't need to draft another offensive lineman. Perfect for depth. Like, don't even need this linebacker either, but he's got pretty decent potential. Should be quicker, better. Quick dev, 53. Took him at 112. Not a bad user player to, like, develop around, but obviously for us, we go for the top tier talents, and this guy isn't really that. Really, if I was to use this guy, I think I would try to develop him as a pass rusher, because I just don't think he has the speed to get it done as a coverage linebacker, even though he is 74. I think he's a really good hybrid player, because he's got good coverage, he's got that block shed, got great excel. 82 speed is really slow, I think, for coverage. Early 6, we'll take Parker Green. Normal dev. It's a good pick. In a user league, even that, it would be a bad pick. I guess fullback. And the reason why is because he wasn't even the guy that I wanted. It was Joey Levy, late 7th, that I wanted. God damn it. We don't necessarily need him. Should be a great player, though. Superstar for sure. Quick? Okay. Still great. Amazing, actually. If you got this guy 176, that'd be so sick. Losing him is terrible. Awareness terrible. Catch terrible. Juke terrible. Jumping terrible. Strength great. Agility not bad for his size. Stiff arm amazing. Trucking amazing. Spin move not bad for a big fella. Really great running back. I can't remember if most players have spin move when they're power backs like that. But if they don't, then yeah, he's one of the best power backs I've seen in a while. So, of course, that was our draft. Let's take a look. That defensive end was really good. Linebacker was also really good. Can't remember who else we had that was good. Ware was pretty rough. Mayer, he's a low overall, but he was superstar. Cameron Drake, not bad. Heckendorf, he's okay. Parker Green, I honestly forgot that's not who I wanted. And then Levy, great. Let's take a look at the top 2, though. Exum Jr., amazing player, 21 years old, 6'4", 285. The big one, 86 power move, 76 speed. Great player. He's like perfect. He's like really a Myles Garrett, like kind of clone, just not great as dev. And then you got Tamario Burnett, very interesting name. Great player. One of the better user linebackers I've seen, and he is 22, 254. He's like pretty perfect. I'd say maybe maybe lose 6 pounds, but other than that, that's okay. Fat shaming. Daniel Hall, wide receiver, we do need, and he did well. Revis. Let's see who we missed out on. Figures, 80 overall. I did not think he was gonna be 80 overall. Superstar's good. I don't know if I really regret not getting him, but still, lots of wide receivers in this draft. It's an interesting one. Good left tackle, average quarterback, average right tackle. Dean, good steal there late. Don't know how they found him, unless that was one of the guys we had and we just didn't go for it. Malcolm Carter, 24 years old, good player, not as great as ours. Great DT though, probably going to be an amazing one if they put him there, which they won't. Haynes Meyer, like Meyer, is a great player every time. So we see King, 78 overall. It's looking like it might have been a bad decision not to go for him. Normal, okay, he's 24 and normal. I don't even think we're going to make any trades. I think we have our roster set the way it is. I wish this Drake guy would stop stealing the damn spotlight, though. Wide receivers, Evan Ingram, could you not? I know you played well. Sorry, though. There we go. I mean, the offense looking better than year 1. What the hell is going on? You see like an overall behind him? What the hell is that? Defense, huge upgrades. I don't know why this game hates me. None of the guys that are supposed to be where they are in their spots. Come on. Maybe everything's fixed. It appears so. Thank you. Let's see. Dan Buchanan looking good at safety. Same with Keanu Neal, Byron Jones. Cornerback core, definitely the focal point of this team coming up. Buckner's great. Montravis, yeah, it's okay. He's okay. Myles Garrett, amazing. Exum hopefully kind of follows in Garrett's footsteps. Should be a better season overall for the defense. They were number 30. They should not get worse. We still have all our draft picks, too. We have like three second rounds. We have our own first and someone else's first. I just hope we don't have anyone like to sign, because I think it'll be next year. There'll be a few people on their last year of their contract. I think this is definitely the year we do make the Super Bowl, or playoffs anyways. I'm going to say make the playoffs. Hopefully we get off to a good start. I mean, the division seems pretty weak. It was a 8-8 leading division, and we lose our first game. Sweet. Can we lose our second game, please? Oh, we couldn't. Damn it. Justin Tucker's on the list here. Got Tucker, Johnny Hecker, so no one really important. Some of the rookies, I guess. Justin Tucker, obviously going to get the long-term deal. Exactly what I was hoping for. Good stuff. As a kicker and punter, I would want that long-term deal for sure. So we have right outside linebacker Vidal Mayer. Then we have Nick Lynch. 2 positions we are absolutely 100% set at, which sucks, but maybe one of them could be a corner. We did see a cornerback very high, though. Jamal Stevens. How's that early first? That's not early first material. Not a bad corner there. Average there. Cornerback is clearly, if there is a need on this team, corner is the clear option. Honestly, don't know what to scout. Like, I really don't. Like, it's just cornerback. Like, that's all we literally need is corner. Corner and quarterback, once again, if Kaiser sucks. So I guess we'll scout all the quarter bizzles. Going on to the news, see if we have any automatic superstars, which we do. We have an incredible season from, I don't know who. Best receiver, a Davian Atkins. Could have come a year earlier. Oh, Dylan Arians. So Arians is top billing, but he's not great. I don't know why they even mention him. Who was the wide receiver? It was like this really weird name. It was like Arian something. Arian Brotherhood. Maybe a tight end? No. Look at this little sneaky shit. Where is he? Arian. Dinner's ready, boy. But screw it. F what you heard. Time to go to the playoffs if we're in it. Hopefully we are. I mean, last year we were somewhat close, and we were nowhere near as great as this year. What are we? Bye week. 14-2. Look at all the numbers flying across the board there. Jesus. I didn't show last year's because I figured you guys would assume I didn't cheat to do bad. I would have probably wanted to keep my draft pick if I did that. Wow! We lost the first and last game of the season. That is impressive. Did we get an MVP or something? Russell Wilson. Kaiser. What are you doing with the touchdown lackage? Christian McCaffrey had a lot of touchdowns. Holy crap. The rushing was where it was. Mayer, lots of catches. Not a lot of yards, though. Howard, 1 yard short. Oh, my God. That is unfortunate. He was like 6 yards short the year before. Now he's 4 yards. Or 1 yard. Could you imagine? Especially for us, too, because he'd probably get like a good 5K, maybe more, if he would have got 1 extra yard. John Ross with a lot of touchdowns again. Blocking. Not bad. Defensively, not great this year. 14.5 from Exum. Not bad. Forrest Buckner, 11.5. 10 for Garrett. 6.5 for the middle linebacker. Picks, Raekwon McMillan with 4. Oh, my Lord. Raekwon's a little bit of a Ray glitch. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hecker did really well. John Ross, punt return extraordinaire. Damn it, he was not this year. Maybe we didn't have him there. Number 3, which is a 6-point upgrade. What about defense? Got to be way up. From number 30 to 7. All it took was the defense. Where were we? Kaiser at 5. That's good. That's good to see. Coach of the year, of course. AFC, Offensive Player of the Year. Le'Veon Bell. Weird to see him in a Titan uniform. Number 4 and 9. Defensive Player of the Year. Raekwon McMillan. I like it. Offensive Rookie of the Year. What? Wait. What? He had like 10 rushing touchdowns, I guess. Exum, Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's a little shocking over Burnett, but I'll take it. Anyone gets it. McCaffrey, number 2. That was so close. Cooper, number 3. Offensive line, we have 3 there. 4 of our top 5. Defensive line, no. Linebacker, no, surprisingly. Best kicker, no, surprisingly. This team that we drafted turned out pretty damn good. What about the XP, though? Pedo, 18K, 20K. I didn't act. Oh, they must have got their goals. Good old Amari Cooper. Did we get one of the goals? Is there a way to take a look? There it is. Goals. What did he have? Team passing. So we must have just got that. That is a lot of XP. What about the milestones, I guess? Season 1000. I don't know how you got so much XP, though. Offensive Player of the Year. But defensively, what about that? That's got to be a lot of XP. Exum, 31K. Raekwon, 34K. 25K there. Dan Buchanan has not developed at all. But I guess he is a little bit older. Cornerbacks, come on. That's like the one position we actually need to upgrade. And it's just not getting XP. That's okay, I guess. Because everyone else is going to be godly. Look at Raekwon. What's his dev by now? It's got to be, quick. Damn, I have not had 99 and something like that in ever. What is his injury? Let's get that up a little bit. Linebacker's probably important. Is he 99? 96. Oh my Lord, he's so good. Going on to the next week, then we'll show you the actual, what the team looks like. 14-2 to their 9-7. If we lose, I'll be devastated. Wide receiver core is a little rough. I do have to admit, I can see why Kaiser's been struggling, actually, because the receiving core, other than Cooper and maybe Howard, is pretty rough. We have playmakers, but their overalls don't really reflect it. Offensive line should be enough to just completely destroy them. Kaiser's an 86 plus 1. Defensively, Burnett's only an 86 overall. That's a little low, but 97 for Raekwon, 88 for Deion Jones, 91 there, 87. Buchanan has not moved even a single point. Byron Jones an 85, so he moved like 3 overalls. XM goes up 9. He's like almost as good as Garrett already. Adams 79, and then Buckner at 94. Kickers 87, 86. I mean, this is a really sick squad. Let's go on and play a full game. 92 to their 84. Oh, we're choking this one away a little bit here. Choking this one away a little bit here, guys. What the hell is this? A lot of Falcons, here we are. Sorry, Falcons fans. But we win 31 to 28. It was like 31 to 7 after the first half. That is terrible. Andrew Luck is a Raider. I'll show the next team before we start. Kaiser did terribly compared to Luck. Rushing, McCaffrey did pretty good. Levy fumbled once. That's sad. Amari Cooper was amazing. Defensively, sack total a half. Raekwon McMillan is so sick. He's so good. He's so amazing. Always getting his hand on that ball. I guess to be fair, it doesn't really matter too much that I didn't show the Raiders. Oh, the Browns. I was about to say, it doesn't matter if I show the bad teams, but apparently that's all we have here is bad teams. Let's take a look. Tom Brady, 98 overall. What's his stats looking like? Oh, he's still great. Still amazing. Kareem Hunt as well. He's pretty good, 91 overall. Quick dev. He started at normal. It's good to note. Larry Fitz. Jesus. This is the what we like to call the last line roster. Great. Larry Cross is great, though. So that's, they got a little bit of future with him. Jake Butt. Taylor Decker. Ooh, not a bad O-line. Starts to fall apart on the right side a little bit, which is, in Madden, probably the worst part to fall apart on. DeAndre Jennings. Damn, they had a really good draft. Oh, my Lord. They have Lowry as well. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They did have a great draft. I remember this team now. Mug Haley. Jesus Christmas crack. Crack cocaine. Tastes good. Probably. I don't know. Wow, they actually might have had one of the... I know it's like after the fact, so, all the XP's been used, but definitely had one of the best AI drafts I've ever seen. Like, easily the best. And they probably beat our draft. I mean, our guys played really well, but that's because they have the team around them now. But that's a really damn good draft they got. Someone's about to score. Hopefully it's us. It is us. Up 7. Only up 4 now. Start of the third quarter, and we are up 21 to 6. Pretty good score. Let's keep it going, though. Tom Brady is hard to beat. You do not want to give him a chance. 28 to 13. Start of the fourth quarter. We're driving on the field. That's probably game. Our team blew it last time. Oh, there you go. Defense locked up there. 42 to 13. Tom Brady and company just got absolutely destroyed there. Scored 21 in both halves. That's consistency. That is perfection in its finest. Of course, the Browns would get... Oh, that's our quarterback. For some reason, I thought that was Tom Brady. I was like, that's a little different. This team would actually be really fun to play with, I think. Kaiser, he did really well. Outperformed Brady, apparently. McCaffrey did well. Hunt fumbled. Joey Levy did well. John Ross was the man of the hour this time. Amari Cooper was basically irrelevant. Defensively, 1 sack for Buckner. No picks. No kicking for our team. Adam Vinatieri loses to his old team, who's probably going to win a Super Bowl. Lions did win the Super Bowl last year, I believe. So, we're not facing the easiest squad in the world. Let's first see what they did, I guess. So, wild card, of course, they did not have a game. They won by 14, and they won by 3. So, not impressive wins, but they're in here, so they must be decent. Take a look at the Lions squad. I don't think anyone even compares close to us. So, ooh, Hunter Henry, look at him. Jeez, he's a 96 overall. 98 with his bonus. Phillip Rivers on the Lions, okay. Lamar Miller. Who's this? Paul Perkins? Paul Perk. T.Y. Hilton. Not the greatest wide receiver class or core. They do have Hunter Henry, which probably helps them big time. Cam Robinson, Jesus. Their team developed really well after a year and a half, 2 years technically. Great squad. Getting a little old. Kenny Clark, I wanted him. 85 overall. Wow, he's good. He's really good. Holy crap. That's a really good player. 22 years old only. I mean, about to be 23 probably. Corners, not bad. But at the end of the day, we are much better. We are way better. They have us beat on nothing, unless you want to consider Phillip Rivers the win, because technically he is a real player and he has okay sim seasons. Super Bowl! Hell yeah, boy. Lions with their uniforms. I don't know who gets the ball first. Don't care. I do actually kind of care. I believe they look like they were returning the kick, which they did. They get 3. We get 7. Start of the second quarter, looking pretty strong. Getting the touchdown, 14-3. They get a nice drive, and they get a turnover of some sort. We're up 28-17 start of the third quarter. Lions definitely giving us the most fight we've seen. 31-17, start of the fourth. We most likely won this thing at 38-17. They can't move the ball. And we are just locking them down. We're at the 1 yard line. We score a touchdown, 48-17. What a blowout. Just absolutely destroying them. And we win the Super Bowl 48-17 is your final. And that's a Super Bowl. That's all I have to say for you. The Lions are not happy. We are, though, because our super young BC squad wins the bowl. Kaiser's happy, even though he probably didn't have a whole lot to do with it. Seemed like the defense was setting us up in short field situations all game long. Definitely one of my more favorite teams to rebuild. Or not to rebuild, but that we rebuilt because of the guys we drafted. I don't even know if we got a single real Colts player. Colts aren't really that great of a team for young talent. I guess Malik Hooker I almost went with. Amari Cooper. See, that's an MVP. That's a Super Bowl MVP game. 136, 2 touchdowns, I believe. That's a pretty good game. I'd be willing to guess, though, that one of the defensive players probably earned it, though. And it just didn't happen. Like maybe a Buckner or something. Raekwon obviously deserves to be up there. Cooper deserves to be up there. Kaiser deserves to be. But instead of McCaffrey, it should have been I don't know. Who would it have been instead of McCaffrey? Maybe Darius Slay? He's been really silent, but he did his job. Did we win the Super Bowl? Yeah, we did, because it just told me. Super Bowl champions. Champions. Sean Kaiser. He did not play too well in the Super Bowl. McCaffrey did pretty good, I'll give him that. Levy, he's been there for good ground and pound. Big rushing team this team is. Cooper so far appears to have deserved it. Sack total 1 for Deion Jones, 1 for McMillan for a pick. God damn. Yeah, I guess they got it all right, supposedly. But hey, we won the Super Bowl. That's all that matters to me, boy. Look at the team, 88. So offensive line's all about 92, 93. Running back, Kaiser and McCaffrey didn't really do too well. All the real-life rookies, other than maybe Garrett, were actually pretty disappointing. Not gonna lie. McMillan was really good, actually. McMillan was amazing. Deion Buchanan did nothing at all. Byron Jones was a very, very clutch pick. We took him as a 82 overall free safety, or maybe an 80 overall. 80 flat free safety turned out to be an 87 overall corner after all that time, which is really nice. Yeah, I mean, quarterback and running back, a lot lower than usual for a Super Bowl team. Kind of with the wide receivers as well. Defense just clutched it up, I suppose. Defense was amazing. Raekwon McMillan was good for a pick a game almost in the postseason. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you have any suggestions for future things to do, different challenges, fantasy draft maybe, I have no idea. Maybe I don't know how that would really work, but offense one round, defense the next. It wouldn't really be that big of a challenge, I don't think. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I mean, what ifs, experiments, whatever. Suggestions at all, anything at all, let me know. Hopefully I get better soon so my voice isn't so crap for the video. Sorry about that, but there's nothing I can really do. If I'm gonna upload, gotta talk with this voice, I suppose. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, tomorrow's gonna be a pretty nice pack opening, hopefully at least. See ya!